Hello! I just wanted to share some best tips for staying on track while you're traveling. So, traveling can be difficult, especially maybe you've gotten in a good routine, you are healthy eating, you're working out every day, and then you have a work trip or you're going on vacation. So, I just wanted to give you my thoughts on this. First of all, since I have changed my habits and established some healthy habits, when I go out of town or on vacation, I don't take a vacation from my healthy habits. Sure, maybe I go out and I have some ice cream with my kids if we're at the beach one night, or I indulge in a cheap meal. Of course, those things happen, and that's not going to make a huge difference overall. But basically, 80-90% of the time, even on vacation, I still stick with certain things that I do. So if you're traveling for work, I would suggest if you're staying in a hotel, find out if they have a continental breakfast, which most hotels do, and already have it in your mind that you're going to stick with. If they have a hot breakfast, this is what I go for first. I grab a banana. I have some oatmeal because a lot of breakfasts have oatmeal, and I have scrambled eggs, plain scrambled eggs. So I have a protein, I have a carb, just a regular portion of oatmeal. I might add a little cinnamon or a little nuts if they have nuts, or a little bit of raisins or something if they have with the oatmeal to sweeten it. And then I'll grab a banana. And I'll drink water. I don't drink coffee, but if you drink coffee, just have some black coffee with it and have a glass of water. Avoid the juices and stuff like that. That's just that's just added calories. So just drink your water, have a well-balanced breakfast. That is a hearty breakfast that'll hold you over. I also suggest when you're traveling to bring your own snacks so you're not mindlessly eating during the day, and it will keep your hunger at bay when you go out to eat. So usually if I can't bring them with me, if you're traveling in the car, of course you could pack your own snacks. I usually I bring my own natural peanut butter. I like to have peanut butter that just has peanuts as the ingredient. So I have a preference. So I bring my own peanut butter. I travel with apples. Because they're super easy, wash them and you can eat those super easy, and they travel very well. I usually take some almonds, some raw almonds that I can keep with me. Kind bars are a really healthy alternative snack that you can throw in a bag or keep in your hotel room. What's another one? Oh, and if you can go shopping once you're staying in your hotel and you have one of those little refrigerators, I like to keep raw vegetables, cut up raw vegetables. You can go ahead and buy the organic baby carrots. Those are something I like to snack on. So if I'm going out to eat to a restaurant, I'll eat like a whole serving of raw carrots before I go and drink a whole glass of water to just kind of curb that appetite so I can avoid the bread on the table or chips if you're going to Mexican restaurant, and just mindlessly eating things like that. So those are some snacks that you can carry with you or buy once you get to where you're going. If you're traveling, even on a plane, you can pack an apple and things like that. So that's the first thing. Another thing is avoid drinks with calories. So drink unsweetened tea, stick with coffee, stay hydrated, bring a water bottle with you that you can constantly fill up with the ice at the hotel, and maybe invest in getting a gallon of water or gallons of water to keep in your hotel room so you always have water available to you. That is a big thing. Staying hydrated will keep your hunger at bay, and it will make you feel better, sleep better, and all of those things. So that's another thing. Take the stairs and walk places if you can while you're traveling. That's another idea to just stay active. Also, you can still work out at most places. If you're staying in a hotel, I would suggest when you check in, ask about if they have a workout room, and then go and scope it out and see if it's big enough to actually do your at-home workout in the gym. And then with Beachbody On Demand, you can stream your workouts. But I have found in a lot of hotels, the Wi-Fi isn't great in the gym. So you can get the app. It's the Beachbody On Demand app. And you can go ahead and download the workouts that you want to do while you're vacationing on the app, and you do not need Wi-Fi. So you can put it on your iPad or your phone and do the workouts without depending on the internet connection. And I not this past summer, but the summer before, my husband was in the hospital for 6 weeks. I stayed in the hospital with him overnight, but stayed in a hotel for 6 weeks. And I was able to very rarely miss a workout. It was great for my mental stability. It was great to keep a sense of normalcy against around that very scary time. So it can be done. A hotel room is actually just enough room to do a plank or a burpee. Then you have enough room to do most of the Beachbody workouts. So T25 doesn't require any equipment, and the yoga retreat doesn't require only a mat, so you can maybe travel with your mat. So there's a lot of workouts you can do that Max 30 doesn't require any equipment. When you're eating out, if you know what restaurant you're going to, a good tip is to go ahead and look up the restaurant's menu on your phone or on your computer before you go, so you can make a healthy decision beforehand. And this also frees you up to talk more. If you're in a business meeting or if you're at a family dinner, you're already going to know what you're going to order. So I usually skip the appetizers, or if you're going to stay light and keep your portions, because most of the time when you eat out, portions are way out of control, you could look at the appetizers so you'll have a smaller portion. Just avoid things that are fried or smothered in things or covered in cheese and things like that. Go for baked or broiled or grilled or blackened even. But I would still ask questions when you get there about how things are prepared. Even the vegetables, sometimes they soak in butter before they steam them and things like that. So don't be afraid to start up a conversation with your server in a very friendly, non-high maintenance kind of way and say, I was just wondering how you prepare your steamed vegetables. I would really like them just plain, steamed with water and not seasoned at all. And ask for sauces and dressings and all those things on the side. So look towards the salads and think lean protein and vegetables, and maybe a carb when you're thinking about what you're going to order. But just know that the portions are going to be large and you don't have to eat everything. You can take a to-go box back to your hotel room, or if it's a work meeting, don't feel too bad about leaving stuff on your plate. That's really hard. I grew up having to eat everything on your plate, but just know that watching your portions while you're traveling is important if you don't want to get way off track and have a tummy ache and not sleep well and not do well in your workout. So keep your portions. Think lean protein, baked, broiled, or grilled, or blackened, and ask questions about how the vegetables are prepared. So your plate should be about, 60-70% vegetables, and then like 20-25% protein, and then a small maybe sweet potato or brown rice, things like that. Stick to your food list. Also, if you're going to have a dessert, you're on vacation or you're on a trip, that's perfectly fine, but just share it instead of ordering a whole portion for yourself, and don't do it at every meal. There are lots of fast food nowadays that are healthier options. So if you are on the road all day, I would suggest looking for Subways, because you can have a 6-inch veggie sub on whole grain bread. Skip the chips. You could get the apple slices, or you could bring your own apple and drink water. Get a chopped salad. So get any sub made into a salad. Those are delicious at Subway. That's a great option. Chick-fil-A has some very healthy options. You can get the grilled chicken sandwich, and sometimes I do that with the lettuce and the tomato, no sauces, but I just eat half the bun with my chicken. Or their salads, or Southwest salads are great. And what's great about Chick-fil-A is they put all the toppings separately, so you get to choose which toppings you put on there, and then you want to be very sparing with your dressing. What else? Wendy's. Wendy's chili is a great option. Wendy's actually has some really good salads. They're actually really, really good. So they're an option. Or if you want to get a small hamburger, get the junior burger without cheese. And no skip the fries maybe, or get the baked potato with the broccoli. They have some healthier options. And I also love like Moe's and the make your own burrito type places, because you can start with the lettuce and build the black beans and the chicken, and you can skip the cheese and just do pico, and they usually have like cut up cucumbers, and just think lots of greens and a lean protein. And you're good to go, and you don't even need a dressing with those things, and just say no thanks to the chips, and drink unsweet tea, drink some water, and you have a healthy meal on the road. What else? So we're going to walk as much as possible, take the stairs. We're going to pack our snacks if at all possible, or go shopping once we get to where we're going. We're going to check out the continental breakfast and stay consistent with our choices. So you can also, a lot of continental breakfasts have Greek yogurt and fruit and things like that. So you're going to think protein, carb, and fruit at breakfast that you're eating out. And at lunch, you always want to think about a protein and a veggie. You bring your healthy snacks with the peanut butter and apples and almonds or Kind bars, and then you're going to look ahead, try to find the menu for your restaurant that you're going to go to. Choose a healthy option. So as soon as you get there, you don't even look at the menu. You skip the stuff they put on the table. You drink water, and you interact with the people that you're meeting with, and make it more about the conversation than you do about the food. You're going to engage your server in a very friendly way. Ask questions about how the food's prepared. Another great tip is go ahead and share with the people you're traveling with that you have health and fitness goals that you're trying to stick to. Ask them to come alongside you. Just say, I would love to let y'all know that this is what I'm doing, and so I would love for you guys to hold me accountable. And that automatically putting it out there get you on a team, and they are going to hopefully support you and not ridicule you in any way. Sometimes when I'm with family, they kind of ridicule me, but it just fuels my fire to stay on track. Then you're going to look at the workout facility at the hotel, and you're going to find ways or places that you can do your Beachbody On Demand, or get the app and download a few workouts. I would suggest, if you're going to be gone for a week, at least trying to get 3 workouts in, and then taking the stairs as often as possible instead of elevators. Park further away, walk places if at all possible, or take a walk when you're done with your business in the afternoon, or if you're on family vacation, play with your kids, go on more walks, swim in the swimming pool. Just be more active than you normally are when you're at your 9-to-5 job or whatever job you have. You're on vacation, so you're going to have more time to do that. And involve your family. So just when you go on vacation, the biggest thing is your mindset. Say, I may be going away, but I can still stay on track. Even if you go ahead and plan a dessert that you're going to have one night, or if you're going to enjoy a cocktail, just do everything in moderation, and then you're going to have a great trip. And when you get back, it'll be like you never left. So happy traveling, and I hope this has helped you, and have a safe and wonderful trip, a healthy one.